What's up, my Finan loves? It's Miss Finan D coming to you all from VN Entertainment News. Listened to my breakdown of, the episode where Marc Daly was on the phone with Kenya Moore, then you will hear what I have to say. Before I got to the point about Marc, being introduced to us and he was nice and all of that, I broke it down where I wasn't, happy or cool with the way I had a conversation went and all of that. So if you watched that, thank you so much for the love and support. So I'm just going to skip over that and I'm going to get to what I saw recently. There's this clip of Marc, Kenya in Brooklyn. He's feeding her. She's having a conversation with him. And it seems like he's talking to Brooklyn and completely ignoring Kenya. Okay, I don't know if you guys remember the Candy episode. Okay, the episode at Candy's place. The girl came on screen and she said, "I'm the mistress." I did a video on that. I said that girl did not admit on national television that she's no one's mistress. I said there's actually an entire conversation going on, and when she got to the part where she was like, apparently I'm the mistress, basically explaining, hey, there's a situation going on where apparently I'm the mistress. Bravo cut it right there, and the I'm the mistress part is what you heard. And so they felt like that clip was going to go viral and lead people to watch the show. Well, when you watched the show, you saw that the girl had a lot more to say, and it was apparently they're saying I'm the mistress, but I'm not. I've never met Dalys a day in my life, all right? So before I go in on this episode and have so much to say, I want the opportunity to actually watch the show, okay? I want to watch the show to make sure it's not just terrible editing. Because in no way Kenya Moore is in that kitchen talking to herself, all right? Even if they're having issues and communication is off, there's no way that man just gonna ignore her like that. And if he did, the editing is poor because it looks like they're having separate conversations. Now, I'm not sugarcoating nothing for Marc. The way Marc Daly talked to Kenya on Sunday, all of that was just way off. Yes, I understand some people were like, maybe Marc said, we'll see next week, and Bravo just cut the clip to we'll see, but I still didn't like the vibe. And so I'm going to wait to watch this episode, but, I'm going to wait to see because to me, a longer conversation happened. She wasn't just ignored. And even if Marc did not want to discuss his personal and business, moments on camera, it's still inappropriate for him to be so dismissive to his wife and all of that. But like I said, I'm not going to go in yet until I watch the episode and see what's going on. Another thing is, people are like, this man does not want to be on this show. Imagine coming downstairs in your pajamas and there's over 20 to 30 people in your house with a camera in your face while you're trying to feed your kid. That would irritate anybody. Well, Marc Daly didn't just come downstairs and surprise, the camera is here. There's still a schedule, okay? These women have lives. And the production team and crew have lives too. So they will say, hey, that's filming tomorrow, okay? These are the conversations that, you guys need to have. But they can't control how the conversation is going to go. So Marc Daly was fully aware that they were going to film, okay? And he had to come downstairs in his PJ to make it realistic. So he knew the camera would have been there. So knowing the camera was going to be there were no reason to be disrespectful or rude. Another thing is people are saying Marc is doing all of these things to look difficult so Bravo could leave him alone. But actually, and that theory is also the worst because you are not releasing your anger on Bravo and the production. Actually, you're releasing it on your wife. So you are actually making yourself look like a terrible husband and actually making it easy for Bravo, okay? With the edits, even during the reunion, they would make you feel like one girl is going after another girl and the comment that was made was for somebody else, and then the reunion comes and they were in 3 to 2 different completely scenes, had nothing to do with each other, but they did that to draw attention to the show. So we shall see, okay? Now, we already know Brooklyn parents are beautiful, but my goodness, let's get into her happy, adorable self, laughing. And listen, whatever that's going on, you can tell that she adores her daddy and her mother. But just this moment with her dad, regardless of what's going on, the way that she's looking at him, interacting with him, smiling with him, she is just an amazing, happy baby, And, like I always say, whatever the case might be, at the end of the day, once the camera goes off and the producers yell, cut, and all of that, Kenya Moore is the only person who knows Marc Daly behind the scenes. So whatever she chooses to do, I'm going to keep her lifted in my prayers. Kenya Moore have never struck me as a woman who settles, a woman who keep a man just to say, look at me, I have a man, a woman who's desperate to just have a man around. If that's the case, she's Kenya Moore. Okay, Marc Daly goes away, there will be somebody else in the picture. You know what I'm saying? But she's very picky, and she made sure it didn't matter how long it took her, she was going to make sure that the right man found her, and then she was going to settle down and get married, and that's what she did. So I don't think under those circumstances she's going to settle, for a man who's treating her like crap. So that's why I'm saying there's something else going behind the scene that we don't see. But reality TV stars have to realize that we don't live in their homes. So whatever representation you put out there on TV, unfortunately, that's the only thing people have to judge you by. I don't judge people. I'm just saying the public. So if you come on there yelling, screaming, all that stuff, they don't know who you are behind the camera. So they're going to put that on you and say, this is who you are. So Marc could be an amazing man, but we don't know that based on what we say. So that's all I'm saying. If you want us to think about you a certain way, then be that way. Because you can't bring this mean, dismissive and controlling and all that stuff on TV and expect us to be like, oh, Marc Daly. And that's why I used the example that I used when I did the first review. Let me remind you guys of the Marc Daly that we met on the Real Housewives of Atlanta the first time. When he came to his wife's event, the way how he walked in and the way how he looked at his wife, it was just like, wow, yes, these two are really in love. The way how she looked at him back. And when she came off the stage, he gave her a kiss. And this is the Marc Daly that we met. Smiling with her friends. You can tell when someone is putting on the show and when someone is being fake. But you could tell like they were genuinely in sync and in love. This is him laughing, with the girls. Even when Sheree tried to be shady and all of that, he was very respectful and all of that. So that's the Marc Daly we met with a smile on his face. He wasn't grumpy or nothing. It was a pleasant, meeting the very first time he was introduced. Okay, fast forward 2 years into their marriage, and what we saw, like I said previously, because I'm not making excuses for Marc Daly, was terrible. Okay, however. And so this is the Marc Daly that Kenya is hoping to find again, because she's the only one who knows her husband behind the scenes without camera, and she knows what he's capable of in the love department and all of that. So maybe she's hoping, I met this Marc before, and it's possible that I might meet this Marc Daly again. And if not, at least I know I tried my point. I understand maybe they were in the honeymoon stage, everything is cute and all of that. And now real life has hit. But I'm just saying, we've seen this side of Marc before, the loving, happy man. And now we've seen this side of Marc. So hopefully he can get back to this Marc that we met on the show. If not, like I said, wishing Kenya Moore and her family absolutely the best. At the end of here, my final loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted, and I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.